Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kim, and this is the True Vine Connection channel, and I'm glad that you have come to spend some time with me today. We are going to get very scientific. We are going to attempt to grow crystals with this crystal growing kit, and it's recommended for ages 10 and above. Will it be a success or a failure? Alrighty, so let's get started. I'm going to open this up and then we will be right back. Okay, so in our package we have some stones here. Look like some little river stones or pebbles. We have this little tray here. We have this blue colored powder or crystal granulated thing, a craft or popsicle stick, our instructions, and we'll read those in a moment. And then we have this picture here, which I guess we are supposed to assume that our crystal will look like that once we have finished. So let's quickly go over our instructions. It says, let's move this stuff over to the side first. It says, fill the display pedestal 3/4 full with cold water. Pour the water into a container that's not included and make a note of the level of water in the container and pour it out. Okay, I have a container that was not included, and this is the tray that they want us to fill this with some water. I have water here, so let's fill this black tray. It says fill the display pedestal 3/4 full. Okay, so not completely full. All right. That might be a little more than 3/4. I'm gonna pour some of this off into something else and we'll be back. Okay, so we're at 3/4 full. Now we're going to pour this water into this container, and we're going to mark that line, and I'm marking it with a Sharpie. Okay, so now we have to get rid of this water. Okay, now on to the next thing. It says to fill this container with hot water. So, oops, got a little excited. It just says to that line there. Let me make sure. Okay, let me just add one more little drop. Okay, there we go. Now, and the instructions for a child would be that they would ask an adult to help them with the hot water. Okay. Then it says, open the bag of crystal chemical powder and pour 3/4 of the bag into the container and use the wooden spatula and mix the powder until the powder has dissolved. Okay, let's open that up. Let's put this over here, and I'm trying to keep my hand. I have absolutely no idea what this is, so I'm trying to keep it off my hands. But we're going to go 3/4 of this bag. Okay, let me look. Just a hair more. Maybe just a little dab more. Okay. So now, let's place that there. And we're to stir until it's all dissolved. Hope my water stayed hot enough. I have a fan, which you might hear in the background blowing, so it may have cooled it off. I did get the water in a, heat the water in the microwave, so let's look and see. I still see crystals at the bottom. So I'm going to keep stirring this until it dissolves, and then we will be back. Okay, so now our instructions tell us to place the display pedestal, this black container, on a flat surface with newspaper underneath. Well, we have us a styrofoam plate. I hate styrofoam plates. So our surface will be flat and protected. When the chemical solution cools off, pour it into the display pedestal. I'm thinking it's pretty much cool. However, everything did not dissolve completely. So I don't know what we're going to do with that, but let's just pour it in. Okay. And I believe that they have food coloring in this, and I saw the stem writing on here, so I'm sure this is to encourage children as well as adults to do more scientific things. Okay, it says place the base rocks into the chemical solution and sprinkle with the remaining crystal powder on top of the rocks. This will help it grow faster. Okay, so here's our first one, and that's in there. Then I should put this one in there. Okay, let me see if I want to try to separate them a little bit here. Or I guess well, anyway. Now, let's sprinkle our powder over the rocks. So I guess these are crystal seeds. Okay. And after we've done this, it says you will start to see small crystals form within 48 hours. The crystals will grow approximately 3 to 4 centimeters. Okay, so we have done that, and all we have to do now is be patient and wait for 48 hours to see if something happens. Alrighty, now you know I wasn't going to have you wait for 48 hours for me to come back and show you some results. Now this, according to our pictures, which we know it could be true that it will actually look like this, maybe not, don't know. I only paid 75 cents for this kit excuse me, at Dollar General. Actually I didn't pay 75 cents, I think I paid 60 cents. It's originally supposed to be like $1 or whatever, but anyway, but I bought 2, and I am going to share with you this one. This is one that I did 5 days ago. Okay. I am going to don a glove because like I said, I have no idea really what's supposed to be in here. And let me lift this. Let me show you this tray first. This is what is supposed to be some crystals. See if I can pick it up and show it to you. And let me see. They break still. Yeah. So it's kind of thin, but it is crystal-like. Now, let me bring this up to you so you can see that. And I have some tweezers here. And we're going to see okay, so can lift these out. Let me show you. This is one of the rocks, and I put some of that crystal stuff on it. Didn't do too much on there. And this is one. Let me turn it to the side a little bit here. So it did do something. I don't know what's going on the bottom of here. That might been where the some of the coloring might have accumulated. And here's some of the rocks, crystals that form. So the water did absorb, and we do have crystals. I've seen some bigger kits, and I wanted to try this one first just to get an idea. I might get one that's more professional. So, in conclusion, was this a success or a failure? Well, it's kind of relative based on what the expectation was. When I started with this, I can't say that I had any particular expectation. After all, I spent less than $1, like 60 cents or whatever. But even with that, in my mind, I said, well, you know what? I would consider it to be a success if it does anything. If it changes in any type of a way, then I consider it to be a success. So it did do something. It did form crystals. I don't know if it's necessarily crystals like we know, crystal to be. But it did make crystals, so I consider it to be a success. Okay, and we will do another video in the future with some of our different projects and things that we have worked on and different things that we have done. And it's all going to be a review and to go back and to see like an update. I'm saying a review, but like an update on some other things that we have done. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this, and maybe you will go and get you some crystal growing kits and try it yourself. I do know that looking on YouTube and other places, I saw where people actually got the different materials, sourced the different materials, and they actually did it. They didn't buy a kit, they just sourced the different materials and did it. And they actually grew crystals that look like this picture. So I will put some links in the description below if that's what you want to go back and check out. Thank you so much for all of you who have been watching and subscribing. I thank you for your support. If you are not a subscriber already, please click that subscription button and then click that like button and give us a big thumbs up. And if you like to, go down into the comment section and give us a comment. So until next time, stay safe, be blessed, but most of all, stay connected to the true vine. Bye-bye.